Welcome to BISP Solutions. I'm Sianshi Jain, and today we will see the steps involved in the EDMCS application. Following are the steps that we will be performing today. Regarding EDMCS, EDMCS is one place to manage the hierarchy. In fact, through EDMCS, we can integrate all the different sources into one. Like in our example, also we will be taking two applications and then combining its dimensions and then performing the our activity. In first step, we have the register custom application with custom chart of accounts. Then second step is our load account dimension. We will be loading this account dimension in this custom application that we have created in step 1. Then in step 3, we will be registering the FCCS application. Then in step 4, we will be loading the account dimension in this FCCS application. And then in fifth step, we will create the load type converter for account dimension. Okay, so let's get started. This is my EDMCS application. This is the home page of my EDMCS application. So we will go to application tab. Here we have the list of all the applications that are registered. Now we have to create the custom application. So we'll go to register and create our own application. When we'll click on register, we could see various options but we are creating the custom application. So this is not predefined. Custom application is the application where you can define on your, with all the modifications you can register with the custom application. We have predefined applications also. Other than predefined application, if you want to register any application, we will do it through custom application, and for custom application we will choose universal. In the later step, when we will register the FCCS application, we will choose this option, financial consolidation close, right? But now, as of now, as we are registering the custom application, we will select universal. We will name the application as custom application underscore practice. If you want, you can provide the description also. Custom application, let's write it as custom application for practice. Okay, then we will click on next. When we click on create, now it's asking for adding the dimension in our application, which was our second step, that is add the dimension for the custom application. Okay, and the name of our application is given. Then we will click on add for adding the dimension. As we are adding the account dimension, we will name the dimension as accounts. We can add any other dimension like entity, department, customer, any other dimension that we need to add. Okay, for as of now, I'm just adding account. Then if you want, you can provide the description for the account. Let's give the description as account, a custom chart of accounts. Okay, then dimension type will be hierarchy. We have two options for dimension type. One is hierarchy, one is flat. By flat, we means we do not have the parent-child relationship. Okay, and by hierarchy, we mean parent-child relationship. So we have the hierarchy. So we will be choosing hierarchy. Then we will click on tick this allow shared notes, and then we will click on next. Then they're asking for node type for dimension. We will click on add. Now, what do you mean by node type for dimension? Node type for dimension, by this we mean that this is the Excel file which I'm going to upload in my custom application. This is the metadata for custom application. I have name, description, parent, and account type. So all these headings, name, description, parent, and account type, are my node type. These are the headings. So I will be giving the same heading as given in my Excel Excel sheet. Okay, so first heading is of name. So I will provide the note type name as name. Okay, note type description. If you want, you can provide the description for the same. Okay, we will just click on next and we have the name. Okay, we will open it by simply clicking on it. When we will open it, we can see we will be seeing the properties of it. Like the string case is mixed case. It has upper and lower case, but I've chosen the mixed case. Then we can have invalid characters, minimum length, maximum length. Let's reduce the maximum length to 20. Then we have column header as node. Now, one thing we need to take care of is that the column header and this heading name should be exactly same. So the column, the heading here is name. So we will provide the column header also as name. Otherwise, it won't give us the result and it won't register our application. Then allowed value code, let it be code, and sync direction both. Now we are selecting both because we can import and export as well. That's why we are selecting the option as both, so that we can do both in import and export. Okay, so let's click on next. Now the other heading we have is of description. So if we have a predefined set of headings or node type in our application, EDMCS application, we can use this predefined node types. So if this predefined node type is not there in the application, we can click on create and create our own node type. So description is there in my application. So we'll just simply type description and select and click on OK. String case will be mixed case. Invalid characters, minimum length, maximum length, and description. Let's reduce the length of the minimum length to 100. Okay, description will not be more than 100. Okay, then column header is description. We need not change. Rest is the same. And then we will click on next. Our next heading is parent. So we will create here parent. Parent is also predefined. So we will just click on select. And we will choose parent and click OK. Column header parent. Click on next. Our next property is, or heading is account type. Okay. So we will click on select. Again, account type is our predefined. Account type. We will click on OK. String case will be mixed case. Maximum length, if we can give it as 20. Then we have the option of use allowed value list. We can provide the list only, and when we will provide the list of the account type, then only those account type will be selected or accepted. Those are there present in the list. So we will be providing here the list. Like for example, my account type is asset, liabilities, incomes, and expenses. So I want only these items to be filled under account type, and none of the other account type should be acknowledged. So what I will do, I will provide the list. So I will take this option, allow used value list, and then I will specify the values which are allowed. Okay, so I will write here assets, liabilities, then expenses, income. Let's write equity also. Okay, now only these 5 values will be allowed. Apart from these values, it will not accept. Okay, then account header, account type, and sync direction both. Okay, we will click on next. So all these 4 headings are covered. Now we will click on next. A node type is completed. Again, we will click on next. we have top node indicator, that is the topmost member. So we will write here top node. In that Excel sheet also, we have written top node under parent because that is the topmost. So we will write the top node and then we will click on next. Then again we will click on next. Then we will click on apply. Data chain object creation completed successfully. So our application is registered successfully. So we will now here search for our application. We have our application name is custom application underscore practice. We will click on these three dots and then now we will import. We will import this Excel file from which we have created the node type, right? So we will click on now import source is file. Okay, and because this is the Excel file we have, we'll click on this and we will choose our file. Our file is this one, and then we will simply click on import. My import has been completed successfully. Okay, so our two steps have been completed. First, registering the custom application, and second, loading the dimension in the custom application. Now our next step is to create the FCCS application and then loading dimension in it. So let's register our FCCS application. This is my application. Again, I will go to register. Now I will select FCCS consolidation and close because it's already there. I will name the application FCCS underscore practice. Description we can give it as FCCS application for practice. Okay, we will click on next. Now it is asking for connection. As it is the existing application we have, that is my FCCS is the existing application. So what we will do, we will establish the connection between the FCCS and EDMCS. So I will provide for the connection, that is I will provide the URL and credentials. It's asking for the connection name. So let's provide the connection name as FCCS underscore practice. Then it's asking for the location, that is the URL. So we will provide the URL. And then user ID. So I've provided the username and the password. Now I will click on next. This is the name of my connection. Again, next. I will click on create. Now, when I click on create, it's asking me for some specific configuration. For that, I need to open my FCCS application and see whether those configurations are present in my application or not. And accordingly, we will enable those items for configuration. So we will go to application. This is my FCCS application. And then I will go to configuration, enable features. Okay. So first is the application multi-currency. As this is not given in the application, I will show you the dimensions. This application is multi-currency. Okay, so I've just ticked it, tick mark yes. Now second question, enter the currencies for the system. So let's enter the currencies we have in our FCCS application, like USD, then INR, then CAD, then Euro, then Yen, and so on. We can add as many currencies we want to add. Okay, I'm taking just quite a few. Then it will automatically take the main currency. Then it is asking, is the intercompany enabled? So we will go to our FCCS application and check whether the intercompany is enabled or not. Only then we will enable in our EDMCS application. So intercompany data is ticked as yes. So we will also tick it as yes. Now is multi-gap enabled? Let's check for multi-gap also. Yes, multi-gap reporting is enabled. So we will also tick mark it as yes. Is the hybrid mode enabled? In this configuration, we are not able to see the hybrid mode, but then this application has hybrid mode. So we will enable it also. Okay, now it's asking for enter the alias table. So we will write it as default. Okay, now additional smart list we can also provide. Now we will click on next. Now it is asking, it has established the connection. It has configured the application. Now it's asking for adding the dimension. So we will add account dimension here. We will click on add. Now we will name the dimension account. You can provide the description if you want, FCCS accounts. Dimension type account. And we will click on allow shared nodes. Then we will click on next. Then we will click on next again. Next. This is the review of the registration before applying. We will click on yes, apply. Data chain object creation completed successfully. Okay, now we will import the data into our FCCS application. This is my application, FCCS practice. Now what we will do here is, we do not have any Excel file, right? So we will directly do the connection of FCCS with EDMCS. Okay, so let's go to our EDMCS. We will export the data in FCCS and we will import the data in EDMCS. Okay, so let's first export the data from FCCS. Let's go to home page of FCCS. This is my application. Overview. Then dimensions. And click on export. We will click on create. And then outbox. And then click on account. And then save as job. We will provide the name as EDMCS connection, and then we will click on save. Job has been saved. Now we will close this. This is the job we have that we created, EDMCS connection. We will go to actions and we will submit it. This is also done successfully. Now we will go to my EDMCS application. This is my FCCS practice. I will click on this 3 dots and then click on import. No, now I will not choose the import source as file. Now I will choose the import source as connection. The connection name is FCCS practice. Okay, one thing that we did wrong is, it should here the name of the job should come, that is the custom EDMCS that we have saved, that is EDMCS connection. Why it is not coming? Let's see, check that also. Let's close this and open this FCCS application. So my FCCS application is here. We will again click on this 3 dots and then inspect. We will go to connection and we will edit this because the URL that we have provided is wrong. We have to provide the URL till from only. Now we will test the connection. It will be successful now. Yes, now we can import the data from FCCS. We will click on save and then close. Now again we will go to our application, FCCS practice, same. Then we will go to import. Now here source file will be connection, FCCS practice, connection name, file name is EDMCS connection. So we chose that and we will simply click on import. So import completed successfully. So this is how we have registered the FCCS application and added the account dimension in my application. This was for today. Thank you. For any queries, please reach out us at www.bispsolutions.com. Thank you.